Hey guys, it's Ellie and it's Sarcoma Awareness Week this week. In honour of this amazing week, I wanted to do an awesome video and talk about my sarcoma. So my sarcoma is alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma. So rhabdomyosarcoma is a soft tissue cancer which can grow in muscle, bone and the soft connective tissue. There's 3 types of this cancer of rhabdomyosarcoma. I can't even say it. It's really hard. Like when my mum first told me I had rhabdomyosarcoma, I was like, rhabdo what? It was hard, really hard to get my head around the name. Anyways, let's get back to it. So there's 3 types of rhabdomyosarcoma. There's embryonal, alveolar and undifferentiated sarcoma. Rhabdomyosarcoma is quite rare. Less than 60 kids a year are diagnosed in the UK. And it's most common in boys under 10 years old, and it's not very common in teen girls especially, so I'm quite rare at the moment, but I'm getting there. I'm doing really well on treatment and I'm doing good, yeah. So the main symptoms of rhabdomyosarcoma are a lump or swelling, constipation, trouble urinating or blood in the urine, blockage of the nose and protrudence or swelling of the eye. My symptoms were constipation, trouble urinating and a lump in my bum cheek. So being diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma is quite easy. You just have to, they can usually do it with a scan. So the possible diagnoses are an ultrasound, an MRI, CT scan, a biopsy of the tumour and a bone marrow biopsy. So I was diagnosed and I had an MRI, CT scan, biopsy of the tumour and bone marrow biopsy, and my tumour was in my lymph nodes, in my bum cheek, all around in my pelvis and in my bone marrow. So I was in quite a lot of places, but I'm doing good. I was no evidence of disease by 4 months, so that was great. So the chemo really worked for me. So in England we have a bit of a different treatment plan to, say, let's say America. We have an 18-month treatment plan. So I had 6 months of intensive chemotherapy and radiotherapy and a year's of maintenance chemotherapy. Obviously the treatment plan differs depending on what stage of cancer that you have. So my intensive chemotherapy was horrible. I hated it. It was every 3 weeks and just the nausea was horrible and just the different drugs. I had doxorubicin, ifosfamide, actinomycin D and vincristine. And they were just a horrid concoction of drugs. The doxorubicin just burn your insides and the ifosfamide would just give you terrible, terrible nausea. And as for the radiotherapy, that was horrendous too. The exhaustion was just horrible and just the burns as well. They were just so painful, but it's all paid off. So, and now I'm currently on my years of maintenance chemotherapy, and these chemo drugs are vinorabine, which I get 3 times a month every week, well once a week, and cyclophosphamide, which I take every day orally. And they are so much better. It takes a little bit of a while to get used to, but I've now got so much energy. Like I didn't even realise it. It was weird. When I was on intensive chemotherapy, I just couldn't do anything. I was just so lethargic all the time and had no energy, but now I'm just like running up the stairs and doing everything. So it's amazing. So if you're on rhabdomyosarcoma treatment plan, trust me, it gets better and you can do it. So I find my cancer very scary because it's very rare in children and it's got quite a high relapse rate, and depending on what stage you are, the higher the stage you are, the harder to treat it is. And with mine being in so many different places, it's just scary because you never know if by the end of treatment I'll just have the odd dodgy cell lying around and then that'll just progress into another tumour. So it's all just scary, and the future is just scary, but you just have to keep going and try not to look at the statistics too much. Rhabdomyosarcoma has about a 60 to 70% survival rate, so that's quite scary, but we just keep going and we're strong. Yeah. So because it's Sarcoma Awareness Week, I didn't want to just do an average video. So I collabed with two amazing girls who both have sarcomas, called Mary and Sophia.
Hi, my name is Mary Dalton, and I had a rare form of cancer known as Ewing sarcoma.
My name is Sophia Gall, and I have a rare form of osteosarcoma located in my pelvis.
Go check out their videos in the links down below in the description box, and they are amazing, so definitely check them out. So I hope you guys liked this video and learnt a bit more about my cancer, and share and like this video and definitely subscribe, and have a good day.